folks, and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. Yes, it's that time of week again where we've got out. It's a lovely day today, although you can't see the sun very well in these woods. And I've come on to my own midden today. I'm actually in Wigan, and I'm in Haigh Woodland Park as it's now called. But to me and many other Wiganers, it'll always be Haigh Hall Country Park. Now, we've had to do quite a bit of a walk in here because they've put double yellow lines everywhere since we was last in. And we refused to pay to park. So what have I come to have a look at today? Well, I've come to have a look at this here, this strange little circle, which is hidden in the woods. And although I've lived in Wigan 43 years now, I didn't even know this was here. This is a forgotten part of Wigan. And what this stone circle was, it wasn't some druid's temple or anything like that. It was once dog kennels, rather apt as I've brought my dogs here. And what it would have looked like is what I'm going to show you in the photo in a minute, which hopefully will come up now. Now, apparently it was like a small tower in the middle here, and it would have had a pitch roof on it, and then it would have been in quarters, this circle. Why they wanted to keep the dogs separate, I don't know. Maybe not. It was something to do with hunting, you know, keeping dogs in teams and things like that. I don't know. It's an odd little place to keep dogs, this, because Haigh Hall itself is way over there. Obviously, he loved his dogs, the Earl of Balcarres, but not enough to have them running round his house. And like I said, this would have been in 4 quarters. You can just see the entrance here from the stoneware. There would have been the entrance for the dogs to come in. So it would have been like a little tower, a little turret, as hopefully you'll be able to see from the photo. There's a lot of coping stones still around here, and like churches, you can see where they've cut the iron railings off at one point. Again, whether that was done during the war for scrap or not, I don't know. Now, surprisingly, this tower thing here, all the stone has been taken away. There's only these little bits of remains that are still here. I wonder where it ended up, because they're actually shaped into the circles. So that's it. This was the dog kennels to Haigh Hall. Like I say, there's not really that much information on it on Wigan historical websites. Again, another place, Alan. I may come round with my metal detector, you never know, because it's quite quiet here and off the beaten track. The main path runs through over there, but if you didn't know it was here, you know, you'd easily walk past it, as we've done on many occasions. Anyway, I'm doing a bit of waffling, so I'll just leave with a few closing shots of this area. Now, just a few steps away from the kennels ruins is the ruins of a cottage, and I should imagine that this cottage would have been for the guy who looked after the hounds for the Earl of Balcarres. They're only common bricks, these, what's left. So I should imagine it wasn't really a grandiose cottage, it would have just been a small cottage that they would have lived in. I don't think this slopstone sink is original. I think somebody's brought that in here and dumped it. Although they've got it in here, I don't know, it's quite inaccessible. Again, I think these would have been a doorway, you know, or some form of steps. Now, there's no photos survive of this cottage, so I don't know what it would have looked like when it was actually here. It's quite secluded, this area, and just off the path, so, you know, it would have been hidden here and just basically allowed to get on with it and look after the dogs for the Earl. So, that's it, really. That's this area. Not a lot to see these days, although it's a little bit of hidden history from Haigh Hall. Would have been nice to have seen what them kennels would have looked like in the pomp, really. Anyway, we're going to get off, and we're probably going to have a little look at how Haigh Hall's now looks. Like I said, we've not been up here for a good many years. Certainly not since they started doing the place up. So we're going to have a look and see what they've done to it. So, until the next time, from myself, from the girls, and from the lovely Mrs H, bye-bye for now.